In this video, I'm going to be sharing with you 5 highest paid job you can do without a degree or high school diploma. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm a pro school. I'm a huge fan of people going to school, and I'll always advise people to go to school. However, not everybody can afford to go to school. Some people do not have that much money, and some people just don't like school. I've met people that don't like school, they don't fancy school, and there are some people that could not go to school due to some circumstances. But if you can go to school, I would always recommend that you go to school. Okay, so if you want to find out what the 5 jobs are, then stick around with me, subscribe to this channel, and don't go anywhere. Hello, my name is Adishalami. If you're new here, you're welcome. If you're a returning subscriber, welcome back. You know how we do here. Don't forget to subscribe and give this video a thumbs up if you ended up enjoying it. The first one here is social media manager. And trust me, I know this is very common on the street of YouTube. Everybody is literally a social media manager. In fact, when someone has an Instagram page with about 10,000 followers, they'll tell you, oh, I'm a social media manager. Don't be fooled. People are literally learning how to become social media manager online. Not everybody that can post views or post pictures and have 1,000 likes or 10,000 likes can actually become a social media manager. So all you have to do is to try to look for resources and educate yourself. That way you can reach out to people and help them manage their social media. I personally, when I have money, will definitely employ the service of a social media manager when I can afford it, obviously, because trust me, I want some certain level of engagement on my page, but I currently do not have time. But I still don't have money to employ the services of one. But social media manager is one of the best ways you can make tons of money. And the good part is that you don't have to be restricted to one person. Okay, you can work for 10 different businesses at the same time, because you can do all of this virtually, and even if they want you to physically be in their stores, you don't always have to go every day. So social media manager is one of the highest paying jobs you can ever do. Second one here is being a language teacher. If you don't know, I was a teacher in my previous life. When I was doing my MSc, I used to tutor kids online because I needed extra cash, right? So I and some of my friends, we tutor students, and then we make money. Even though the money was a little bit small, it was still a lot. If that even makes sense, because I was in school and I was still making money just by doing what I love. There are different websites online where you can teach people, especially language. I wrote down 3 of the top ones that I found: italki, Starkey, and Reply. Okay, I don't know if it's Reply or Replay, accents. And I'm a typical Yoruba from Nigeria. Yeah, so that's what I'm trying to say. You can become a language teacher. All you have to do is teach people. You can teach them French, English, Pidgin, Yoruba, whatever language it is, you can speak and teach fluently. You can teach people online and make money. You definitely get paid by hour, and you can set your own payments. The third one is being a real estate agent. Now, let me give you a quick gist. I don't think there's any business in this life that I'm not trying to do. I'm a huge fan of making money. So when I got my house on the Highland in 2021, I while looking for that apartment, I met a whole lot of agents, and I was able to understand that agent's work a little bit. And from there, I was like, okay, I should try becoming an agent. And I did. I think I was able to rent out 2 apartments, and I made money. Trust me. Okay, it was not a lot of money, but it was still a little bit of money. And that was because I was not the major agents. You know how it works. But basically, I was able to make a little bit of money, and by so this real agency thing is the real deal. I don't think in Nigeria you need any qualification to be a real estate agent. All you have to do is post on some of these websites like Nigeria Property Pro, Nigeria Property something, or Property Pro, and you can even post on Gigi. You definitely get clients. If you're in the abroad, I think you need to go through some steps in order to be a certified real estate agent. I don't know why I keep skipping the estate. But even in Nigeria, there's still some people out there that are satisfied. They know what they are doing. So those are the best set of people you can actually get really good apartment from. especially when people are buying, right? But as a person that you want to make money on the side, trust me, as time goes by, as you grow and as you make more money, you can eventually upgrade yourself by maybe doing one or two courses online. You can be so real estate agent makes tons of money. The fourth one here is fitness trainer. Okay, people want to shed weight, people want to lose weight, and people want to gain weight in the right places. For someone like me that I just gave birth, my stomach is still a little bit big, not big, but not small, and not flat the way it used to be. I mean, I gave birth to a baby and I carried the baby for 9 months. I do not expect it to go back drastically and immediately. However, I would love to shed some of those stomach fats, which is where fitness trainer comes in. And if you've ever been to a gym, you should know that it is always packed. I don't think there's ever a gym that I've seen online that is never packed. I don't know what people are shedding. I don't know if they want to eat. I don't know if they're not eating or they don't want to eat or anything. There are always people. There are always people at the gym. And by so you need to know that fitness trainer are making money. There is even a guy on my Instagram. I met him sometimes in 2020 when I was doing my MSc Defense. He's a fitness trainer and right now I think he's now a dietitian. He's helping people plan their meal. He gets paid, and I think the list on his price list is about 10,000 naira, and there is the one as high as 200,000 naira. Just to write diet plan, meal plan for somebody, you are getting 200,000 naira. But that's just by the side. If you're a fitness trainer, then you should be able to recommend other things for people that are training with you. So that is where the whole meal plan comes in. Because obviously when people are trying to shed weight or they're trying to gain weight, they need to be eating some certain food and avoiding other type of food. And the fifth and final one here is car dealer. I know people are wondering if people actually make money from being a car dealer. And the answer is yes. The answer is yes. If you buy a car of 6 million naira, do you think the person that sold you the 6 million naira car is not going to make about 500,000? I feel like if there's any business you're going to do in this life and you're selling in millions and you're not making at least, well, I don't want to say anything here before you people judge me, but when I used to do business, if I'm going to sell something of about say 800,000 naira, I should at least be making 10% of it. I think that makes sense because I mean I'm going to buy data, I'm going to source for the product, and I'm going to do so many logistics work. So most of the time I sell whatever it is I sell with 10% interest. So imagine that for a car dealer person, that person is going to be making a crazy amount of money, especially when he has tons of clients. And I think with getting clients is very easy. It's not all that easy, well, but it's still easy at the same time, depending on how smart you can actually work. There are definitely websites where you can post whatever it is you're selling, whether you're in Nigeria or you're in the abroad. Okay, for example, in Nigeria we have Gigi. You can literally post cars and people would reach out to you. When my husband got me a car and we wanted to change something on it, all we had to do was go onto Gigi and type. I can't remember what it was. I think it was in Android. It was a rear camera for the car or something. And then we typed it on Gigi and yeah, we found the person, it drove to the person and we got it. So that kind of person that is dealing in motor parts would probably have access to people selling cars. So if when my husband got there and he asked, "Oh, do you have a Sienna car that would not cost me more than 2 million naira?" And it does, then I mean it would definitely almost likely buy it from there. So those are the five high paying jobs that I think you need to get to if you don't have a degree. And trust me, if you now have a degree, you can even use your smartness. That's if you are smart, because it's not everybody that goes to school that are smart. You can even use your smartness to leverage all of these jobs and make, not all, you can't do all at the same time. Any of these jobs and even make more money from it. I hope that makes sense. You're welcome. Thank you very much. You've come to the end of this video. If you find it helpful at all, please don't forget to subscribe to this channel. Like, click on subscribe button down below. Also turn on the post notification bell right beside it so you can get notified when I post similar videos related to this one. So stay safe, stay fabulous, and going to see you in my next one. Bye.
sin verte. En verdad no quiero creerte. Cuando te fuiste quedó en